The morning after the great state banquet, after a night as guests of the King and Queen at Windsor Castle. The pomp and pageantry of a state visit over, the political work about to begin. A short walk to visit the ceremonial horses and work off breakfast, and it was goodbye to their host and hostess and into the limos for the drive to Downing Street. The finishing touches have now been put to a deal to return some migrants from the small boats to France, in return for allowing the same number of others to come by legal routes. After the disruptions of Brexit, it's something of a breakthrough in cross-channel cooperation. There'll be new deals on defence cooperation too, enough of very warm words on what's now been called the Entente Amicale.
We think alike, we work together, and I feel that this relationship is as strong as it's ever been between our countries.
The partnership and the friendship between UK and France is absolutely, I would say, a game changer.
The most visible evidence of that is going to be the exchange next year of the Bayeux tapestry that documents the Norman conquest with the treasures of the Saxon burial ground at Sutton Hoo. The deal for the 9-month-long swap was signed by the two culture ministers this morning at the British Museum, where the Norman tapestries will go on display.
Together, we will build a new page of our common history and create a new era based on culture, knowledge, respect, science, and centuries and centuries of enlightenment creations, and I would say friendship.
The President was back in full evening dress tonight as he arrived for a dinner in his honour at the Guildhall to be greeted by the Lord Mayor of London. It's been a day of warm words. Tomorrow there will be tougher talking at a full Anglo-French summit in Downing Street. Relations are certainly on the mend, better than at any time since Brexit. But no one pretends that on many issues there isn't a lot of work still to do. James Mates, News at 10.
Harry is in Downing Street. Harry, some details emerging tonight on how a deal which seems pretty close to send migrants back to France could work.
Yeah, that's right. This deal on migration not yet agreed, and no guarantee it will be agreed, I'm told. Talks are ongoing tonight. This is a priority for the Prime Minister. He wants to see a one-in, one-out deal agreed with the French government that would see the UK able to deport illegal migrants who arrive on small boats in exchange for accepting asylum seekers from across Europe who have some sort of family connection in the UK. Now, reports in French newspapers tonight suggest that because this is a pilot phase of a deal, the numbers could be as low as 50 migrants per week deported back to France. And to put that into context, almost 700 illegal migrants arrived on small boats in the UK in just the past 7 days. Now, government sources say to me that, look, if this pilot phase was successful, they could expand this deal in future. The hold-up tonight, I'm told, is partly down to money and how much money the French government should get for policing French beaches. The other thing is whether other EU countries are comfortable with this sort of deal. So there will be some sort of declaration signed tomorrow at the culmination of this summit between Keir Starmer and Emmanuel Macron, but no guarantee yet if that will include migration.